Hello crochet friends and welcome back to Yarn Over Hook. My name is Sammy and in today's video we are going to work the puff stitch. This is the puff stitch, the one that you see everywhere. It is not as intimidating as it looks. It's actually quite simple. It crochets up very quickly. It is a yarn eater, but in my opinion, absolutely worth it. I love the stitch. It's super fun. So let's hop to it. To start your puff stitch, you want to start with an even number of chains plus 4. You can work into the top of your chain or you can work in the back bumps. You want to work your first puff stitch in the 4th chain from your hook. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to yarn over, insert your hook into that chain, yarn over, and pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert back into that same chain, yarn over, and pull through. We have 5 loops on our hook. Yarn over, insert your hook back into that chain once again, yarn over, and pull through. Now you have, if we can separate them, 7 loops on your hook. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The puff stitch can be worked with a range of loops. So you could do 5, you could do 7, you could do 9, 11, whatever you want to do. We're going to do 7 for today's example. Yarn over and pull through all 7 of those loops nice and slowly. So we are grabbing yarn. There we go. And then chain to seal that off. And that's it. That's your puff. You'll do it again by skipping the following chain. Because we did this chain up here, we can skip this one and going into the following chain after that. And then you'll just repeat that again. Yarn over, insert your hook into that chain, yarn over, and pull through. 3 loops on our hook. One tip is to pull just a little bit before you yarn over and insert again. It's going to make pulling through on that final loop a lot easier. If your loops are too tight, it's just going to be way too hard. So doing a nice little tug will be very helpful in the end. So we have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, insert your hook back into that chain again, yarn over, pull through, do a little adjustment. We have 5 loops on our hook. So you could yarn over and pull through these 5 if you want a smaller puff. But we're going to keep going. Yarn over, insert your hook back into that chain, yarn over, and pull through. We have 7 loops on our hook. Again, you could keep going. You could yarn over, insert back in, keep going until your heart desires. I wouldn't recommend more than 11, but you could keep going if you wanted to. Yarn over and pull through all 7 of those loops. Ooh, let's get it. There we go. Whew, looks like we caught a loop in there. That's fine. If we stretch that out a little bit, we can clean that up just fine. Yarn over, chain to close that off. We have our second puff. Let's do it again. So we did our chain. We're going to skip this next loop and go into the following loop. You will keep doing these puffs until the end of your chain and you will end with a puff. Let's do one more slowly. Yarn over. We're skipping this one and going into the following. Insert your hook. Yarn over, pull through, do a little stretch, 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, insert your hook into that same chain, yarn over, pull through, give it a little stretch. We have 5 loops on our hook. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. We have 7 loops on our hook, yarn over, and pull through all 7 of those loops. That was a smooth pull. Cool. Then we're going to chain to seal that off. And then just keep going, and you're going to end with a puff. And there are puffs. So cute. I love this stitch. This is a really fun stitch. And then you will chain 1, 2, 3, and turn. And for the second row, we will be doing the same thing, except you will be working your puffs into the chain spaces that we created. And you will still end with a puff, and that will go into those chains that we skipped. So you can do that one right here. You can do it in the top of that chain, wherever you would like. But let's start with our first puff here. Yarn over, insert your hook into that chain space, yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, insert your hook back into that chain space, yarn over, pull through. We have 5 loops on our hook. Yarn over, insert your hook one last time, or more if you want to go bigger. Yarn over and pull through. We have 7 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through all 7 of those loops. It really pays to pull through slowly so that you don't catch. Don't rush that pull through. There's no hurry. You want to take your time with that, or your puffs aren't going to be very uniform. And then chain to seal that off. And then we'll do it again in the next chain space. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. Do a little wiggling. We have 5 loops on our hook. Yarn over, insert your hook one last time, yarn over, pull through. We have 7 loops on our hook. Do a little tug to get some space, yarn over, and pull through all 7 of those loops slowly. And then chain to close. You'll keep working into these chain spaces, and I'll meet you at the end. I am going to work my last puff into this open chain space. These 3 chains that we skipped, I'm going to insert my hook in there. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, insert your hook once again, yarn over, pull through. We have 5 loops on our hook. It's feeling a little tight, so I'm going to do a little wiggle, even that out a bit. Yarn over, insert your hook one last time, yarn over, pull through for 7 loops on the hook. 7? Yes, there we go. Yarn over and pull through. It never hurts to count. I count every time just to be sure I didn't do too few or too many. And then we're going to chain 3, 2, 3, and turn. And that's it. You'll just repeat that again, doing your puffs into the chain spaces. And you always want to end with a puff. So you'll do it into that chain space from the beginning of our second row. Super, super simple. As you can see, it is a yarn eater. So if you want to do a project with this stitch, definitely keep that in mind. It will eat up your yarn. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and ding the bell so that you know when we upload a new video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!